everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm Erin, and for today's video we are going to be doing the fifth and final part of the scary Reddit story that I started way back when, and now we're finally finishing it. And the name of the story is I've been seeing a man in my backyard for the past 2 nights. Now, if you haven't seen the other 4 parts, I recommend going back and looking at them. I'll go ahead and link them down below. I also have them in a playlist if you want to check it out and just go through all of them at once. It should play right in a row. So if you want to do that, that's cool too. But anyway, we will get into it. I know it's been a long time coming that I finally finished this series. I definitely do plan on doing some more Reddit scary stories, but this time I might make sure that they're not like 5 parts long, because it gets a little lengthy. And I spread this one out way too much, so when I do it again, I'll make sure that they're posted a little bit closer together. I know the past 3 will have been posted in a relatively decent time to one another, so I'll have to keep up that. I have lots of stuff saved from Reddit that I definitely would like to read and share on here, so be looking for more scary stories if you like this type of thing. And make sure you subscribe so that you will be able to see when I upload the new scary stories. Alright, so we'll jump into the 5th and final part. I'm sorry to inform you guys, but I think it's about time we wrap up the show. My parents have returned home, and both the police and my neighbors haven't seen the man ever since I left. I've been on the road for the past few days, and I just want to stop running. My parents inform me that they got a hold of a revolver now, and all I want to do is just go home, sleep in my own bed, and be done with this madness. I'm starting to think that all of this has just been in my head. The guy hasn't made any notable appearances in my life since that night, and maybe that video he sent was just from the first 2 nights I saw him. I don't know. I guess that's been the problem ever since the start of this, is that I have just been overreacting to the whole phenomenon. Maybe this guy is just some deranged burglar. Maybe he came to my house thinking I was somebody else. I don't know for sure. Tom and I have been on and off the road, only stopping to get food or to go to the bathroom. A lot of comments have been telling me to either stop using Reddit or stake it out and confront the man myself. I've come to realize that I have been making a poor choice documenting everything that has happened on Reddit. God only knows if this man has been using it to his advantage. But more importantly, I've been hiding and running away from him all this time. I thought it was finally time I confront him myself. Now, I'm not going to make an effort to contact him or find him, but if he decides he wants to come and attack my house, my family, and myself, then he will finally meet his maker. However, I thought a good start would be to pay the 7-Eleven guy a visit today, and we decided to confront him. I just needed to be sure it wasn't him. We parked in front of the 7-Eleven at about 8 at night, about 3 hours ago. This is the conversation we had, to the best of my memory. Tom: is this the guy? Me: yeah, this is him. Let's just go in and ask him a few questions. We need to scare him a little and see how he responds. Tom took his pistol from the back seat and put it in his holster. Me: dude, is that necessary? Look, man, we aren't even sure if this is the guy. We can't just pull a gun on him and make him crap himself. Tom: just taking some precaution is all. And if this is the guy, then we gotta be careful. And with that, Tom got out of his car and started walking in as I followed. As soon as we walked in, he asked, Cashier: hey boys, how are we doing today? We both gave him a stern look, so he responded, Cashier: hey guys, come on, what's the sour mood? I looked at Tom and he looked back at the cashier and asked, Tom: lovely day, isn't it? I could see that this guy was getting visibly nervous and began to sweat a little. Cashier: hey man, I couldn't help but notice the gun in your holster. Pretty nice gun. That's an M1911 Colt, right? My dad had one of those. We didn't break eye contact. Me: yeah, I would say it's a pretty nice day, isn't it? How's your day going? Well? I went directly in front of the counter and got face to face with him. Me: hey, can I ask you something? I could see the cashier swallowing, and he coughed. Cashier: yeah, sure, what is it? And not to break the story, but going through this, it's written a lot differently than the other ones were. There's a lot of missing punctuation, and I've actually had to fill in words that were left out, so it's kind of like this was typed in a rush. But anyway, getting back to the story. Me. Do you drive here to work by any chance? Cashier. Oh, haha, negatory. My friend drops me off. I looked at Tom and he looked back at the guy. Tom, you best not be lying to us. The cashier broke. Cashier. Look guys, I don't want any trouble. If you're here to rob the place, that doesn't concern me. I'm just a guy who works here, alright? Just take the money and then go if that's what you want. Me. We aren't here to rob anything, just asking a couple questions, if that's alright with you. Cashier folded his arms and said, Sure, ask whatever you need. What's up? Me. When does your shift end? Cashier. Oh, usually around 3 in the morning. Hey, what's all this about, boys? Are you guys undercover cops or something? Me. Have you seen a gray Volkswagen in the past couple nights you've been working here? Cashier. Actually, I did. The night before you came in, there was a guy who came in after you the other night. Me. Did he buy anything? Cashier. Yeah, he bought some cigarettes and dipping tobacco. He didn't say much, but he said he had a long night ahead of him. Tom. I take it he gave you an ID? Cashier. Yeah, he did. Me. What's the name? Do you remember? Cashier. I think it was Nathan Silverstein or something like that. Me. Nick Sullivan? Cashier. Crap, I'm pretty sure that's what his name. What's it to you, by the way? Tom. Can we see your ID for a second? He showed us his ID and this guy seemed to be completely innocent. Me. Alright, man. Thank you for your time. The police might come later and ask for your camera feed from that night, but I appreciate your help. We left and that was the end of it. Finally, after all these days of running, we finally got a decent lead on this guy. We called the police and they are currently going over the tapes. This was an amazing feeling now that we will finally have a good lead on this guy now. I can finally go home. Tom has been such a great friend these past couple days. He has stuck with me through thick and thin, even through these rough times, and I am eternally grateful for what he has done for me in this time of need. After a long day of traveling, he told me that his girlfriend has been awfully worried about him, and this made me feel even worse about the situation. Finally told him that we needed to parted ways, and that I wanted him to go home and rest, and that I apologized for putting him in danger. He told me not to sweat it, and that it was a pretty exciting experience for him despite it maybe putting our lives in jeopardy. I gave him some money to help him with his troubles. He is going to his girlfriend's house, he said, and he will be staying there for a while until this completely gets sorted out. No more running, no more fear, no more stalking. I'm finally done with this, guys. I can't wait to go home, see my family, and be safe and sound in my home again. I want to thank all of you for your support through these past few days. It has really meant a lot. At some point, I got texts from my parents saying it was safe to come home. When I called them, everything sounded normal. However, my mom sounded somewhat worried and flustered about the whole situation when my dad put her on the phone. I asked her what was wrong, and she had simply told me, I'm just under a lot of stress, and followed it by, just come home please, we miss you. I feel really sorry for them. I don't know why, but I somewhat blame myself for all this crap happening. If they haven't seen the stalker at all, then this must have to do with me and me alone. I must have done something to cause this man to torment my family. As we speak, Tom has just left back home, and I'm finishing the last update at Starbucks. I'll call an Uber, and I'll finally be home. If the guy gets caught, I'll link you guys the news article or something, but this is the final update. Thank you for all the advice and enthusiasm. Peace. Edit. 12:12 a.m. Just came home and there aren't any cars in my driveway. I'm a little worried. Calling my parents. Edit. 12:14 a.m. Alright, no answer from my parents. Gonna try the garage code now. Edit. 12:16 a.m. Well, my parents must have changed the garage code or something. I'm banging on the door and no one is answering. Edit. 12:18 a.m. Jesus, it's freaking cold. Haha. Edit. 12:21 a.m. Alright, well lights are turning on in my bedroom, so they're obviously home. Edit. 12:24 a.m. Have a nice day, everyone. Edit. 12:34 a.m. Guys, I'm just kidding. Y'all need to chill. Edit. 12:35 a.m. More updates to come, guys. Lots and lots of updates. Edit. 12:38 a.m. and this is all in caps. It says, "Just wait for 3:24 a.m. everyone," with an exclamation point. And then it has linked to it another YouTube video, which I'll check out. And then it says, "This stuff is very important, you know," and it has a WikiHow on how to research the history of your house. And then it has a thing that says "Home Sweet Home," and it supposedly has a video or a picture. So I'm going to take a look at that too. We'll check out the YouTube video first and see what that is. And it's a Vera Lynn song, "We'll Meet Again." So it's like an old-timey song, it sounds like. Which is kind of creepy. So I'm not going to listen to the whole thing. Let's see what this WikiHow on how to research your house is. So it literally tells you how to look into the history of your house and the architecture and all that good stuff. So I don't know if this is implying that the stalker was a ghost or what, but it gives you a whole bunch of advice on that. And finally, let's look at this Imgur picture, and of course I will put the picture either up here or have it cut away. All it is a picture of, oh crap, is that a knife? It looks like a window with a knife on it. And according to the other comments that are on there, they think it's a knife too. So that's the end, but it just says "Home Sweet Home." And then after that, there's no more updates. So we don't know what happened to the original poster. So there you go. That's the ending of the Reddit scary story of "I've been seeing a man in my backyard for the past 2 nights." Definitely a creepy story. I enjoyed it. So we'll see what else I have on Reddit to share with you guys. I'm kind of excited to do it. I want to get back into doing some more creepy videos along with my unboxings and hauls and all that good stuff, because it's something I enjoy, so I like to make videos about it. But that's it for today, guys. If you liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you will see them when they come up. Alright everybody, I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you're seeing this, and I will catch you next time. Bye!